I'm Shilpa Jain and I have a PhD in biological sciences. My job title was Regulatory Affairs Executive, and I was employed for two of the projects. One of them was to develop a technical induction package for our company, especially for new recruits who have no experience in regulatory affairs. And another aspect of my project was to work with clients, especially offering them support in the field of pharmacovigilance, which is basically once a drug comes into the market, basically monitoring whether there are any side effects and reporting them to regulatory authorities. It's quite a challenging job in the sense the deadlines are very day to day and you have to finish the work on time. It was quite challenging in the beginning to kind of segregate my entire time in blocks. And that's what I did. I just divided my entire efforts into 3 parts. One was basically learning all about my job, and the second part was working on job, delivering to the clients while learning. And the third aspect, whenever I had a downtime or whenever it was slightly slow and I had more time to myself to work on UCP project to develop the technical induction package. So in all, it was like my efforts had to be directed into very clearly demarcated 3 areas.
Shilpa, in every stage, made sure that project drove forward, made sure that she was meeting the project brief at every stage, and the resulting package, shows the amount of effort and work that went into it, and has left the organisation now with a fantastic induction package for future company growth.
My name's Natalie Blachford and I studied a BA in multimedia journalism. My UCP role with DCA Public Relations was to create a social media package.
And we wanted to have a fully worked up offer which we could either roll out to existing clients or to new clients who wanted to come through the door that said exactly what they were going to get, what the benefits were, how it would be managed, what it would cost, and provided an absolutely sort of fully structured offer to go out to the market with.
I think that I've managed the project well by setting out all my goals to start with, making it realistic, not trying to achieve too much, but also having a time scale to work against so that at points when I was behind, I could see that I was, and I could see what I needed to do to catch up. I think having the regular meetings with my company sponsors and with Andy from UCP was a big help. It was a chance to look at where I was at, to focus and get back on track and make sure that the project was going ahead.
We're already seeing the impact coming through in terms of existing clients coming to us asking us what they can, what we can do for them in terms of social media. We've had several instances recently where new clients have come through the door and said, we want you to do some PR, but we need that to include social media. And what we've been able to do is give them a fully worked out, fully costed up strategy that will take them from where they are now to where they want to be.
My name's Amy Thornton and I did a degree in sports performance and coaching. My job title at Reflex Marine was Business Support Assistant and I had a number of projects to do for UCP.
Business processes have improved greatly since Amy's come on board. We now have a standard set of procedures to do certain activities, whether it's creating invoices, chasing payments, those sorts of things.
I've achieved quite a lot within the 12 months at Reflex. Originally with the Investors in People Award, we were just aiming for the standard. After quite a lot of hard work throughout the year, we managed to attain the Silver Award, which is a great achievement, which wasn't really expected. The 10-10 campaign went really well. I worked with a number of local businesses to find out different ways of cutting our carbon footprint, and in the end we managed to make a saving of 17% for our gas and 19% for our electric, which was really good considering we were just aiming for 10.
Her organisational skills have been incredible, and it takes something to pull in people like the managing director, other department heads, and actually get them to sit in a room together and try and progress some of these important projects. As a business, it's so easy to focus on day-to-day activities that you sometimes can just leave aside, things like trying to improve staff development, trying to care about the environment, things like that, which we value, but it's often easy to just cast aside. I think thanks to Amy's skills at engaging with people and also just clear communication, making sure everything was easy for people to get involved in, that really helped us push those projects to an end. And so it's been fantastic, the achievements now, and it's very proud to work at a company where we have a Silver Award in Investors in People. It's just great.
I'm Becky Lush. I did a degree in Media Studies and Journalism. My UCP role was development of the community projects, and my employer was Event Cornwall.
It's an area that for the company is a growing area and was something that we wanted to give proper time and attention to, and having a UCP graduate in that role meant that we could and not only create a training role but also spend some time on those projects that are the most time consuming for us as a business.
I think throughout my project I've achieved more confidence in myself and the work that I do. I've managed to develop more understanding of the event sector and what community events need, as well as seeing an eye for a project and bringing creativity to it.
Becky's project management has gone from being something completely new for her to being her forte in the space of a year, and nothing so remarkable as her performance on City of Lights. City of Lights is a very complicated project. It's up to an audience of 28,000 people, so it's high risk from a health and safety point of view. It's over 1,000 people in the procession itself. It's naked flames in the lanterns. It's lots of materials, lots of artists, lots of relationships to manage, which she's done excellently, particularly over the last year, where she's gone from having experienced it for the first time in 2010 and now running it in 2011, and that project is a huge thing to manage, and it's a beast to a project. And I think Becky deserves to win this particular award because she's taken that bull by the horns and made it work in a way that's actually enabled everyone else to perform to their best ability as well.